Hello everyone, welcome to my blog. Now I'm making this video clip to introduce what I have learned in the PollyUtraining Center and hope all of you will enjoy it. And if you have anything you want to share with me, please email to this address. So in here. And shall we start now? The first day in PollyU's IC Training Center is Structural Steel Workshop. There are two main categories in this workshop. First is steel cutting and the second one is steel connection. For the first part, the tutor introduced different kinds of steel cutting tools to us. For example, motorized knife and handsaw. Also, grinder can be used for steel cutting, but it is not suggested to use because it is quite dangerous if you do not get enough experience. For the second part, it is mainly for steel connection. For example, welding, bolts and nuts. Safety wear should be put on when handling these types of electrical welding because sparkling things may irritate or damage the eyes. After the brief introduction, we are assigned to build a chair according to the drawing given by the tutor. And finally, this is our product. In the second day's lesson, the tutor introduced different kinds of brick making tools to us. Then he introduced the common bricks that we use in the construction, especially their products recycling bricks. After the brief introduction, the tutor demonstrated how to construct the first layer of brick. The estimation is important when laying bricks. Bricks are need to cut by axes if necessary. In real practice, plastering is a long experience work. Although we can do calculation to know the portion of each element in plastering, but we cannot allow the environmental factor, for example, humidity. So, do not fully believe the book. Sometimes it is just a tool to help you success. Besides of that, leveling is also an important factor for plastering. If the mortar is well compacted, it can withstand a weight of a person without collapsing. Finally, this is our four finishes. On day 3 lessons, the tutor introduced details of formwork to us. Of course, safety is also an important topic in the lessons. Then, we are assigned to make a formwork according to the drawing given by the instructor. After putting on all the safety wear, I responsible for cutting the standard size of plywood into pieces. When I was cutting the plywood, my groupmate helped me to nail them together. Cleaning of the surface of plywood is important if we want to get a good quality of concrete, and this is our little formula. Four is the workshop for scaffolding. The instructor introduced different types of lifeline to us. Each lifeline has different operating principles, so be aware when handling of this. When metal scaffolding has not introduced yet, nylon line is used to fix the timber together. For making a traditional scaffold, no calculation is needed because the actual strength of each timber is different. Steel frame are now introduced to replace the timber, which is more reliable. The working platform should be checked by the supervisor for each work. The tutor showing how to install props through different directions. Double check the tightness of the joint to ensure the props is fixed on. The instructor now showing the base plate for installing the scaffold. Insert the steel frame into the base plate. Adjust the steel frame to the required height and check the leveling at the same time. Check the keep-on system when installing the panel. After the demonstration, we need to build a 2-story height platform. The scaffold is actually quite heavy, so each one needs to cooperate with each other. There are many joists in scaffold. Check all the joists carefully. Always check the leveling and make sure everything is fit. I am only a small potato in construction field. Sometimes we need to cooperate with others in order to finish the work, especially in construction. I am proud of the working platform I made. On day 5, we learned how to read the description of steel on drawing. For making the length, the shape code is well written in BS 4466. We use a motorized mixer for mixing the concrete. Then we put the fresh concrete into the formwork we made few days before. The tutor demonstrates how to use an electrical machine to bend the steel into lengths. And we are assigned to fix the reinforcement of a beam, and here is our product. On the NDT lessons, we learn different types of failure modes. The tutor introduced how to calibrate a rebound hammer in a real practice. The hammer test will show different value when the direction of the hammer applied is different. Curve meter test is important to determine the location and size of the steel. Half potential test is used to determine the degree of rusting of RC. For anchoring, pre-drill the hole first. Then use setting tools to post the anchor into the concrete slab. Screw up the anchor until a suitable tensile capacity has been reached. Finally, this is the slab installed with anchors.